Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to focus on a soft glam. I'm going to be taking my primer from Benefit. This is the Professional, and I'm going to mainly put it on the T-zone and focus it on my pores. I'm taking my foundation from Bare Minerals. This is in the shade 16. It is an amazing foundation, so if you've never tried it, definitely give it a try. It has SPF 20, and I'm going to blend it out with my e.l.f. sponge, and I'm just going to mainly do a really thin coat, and then if I need any more, I'll add it only on the areas where I need it. I'm going to be taking my Tarte and my JCat concealers, and I'm going to be mixing it. The Tarte one is a little bit lighter, and the JCat one is a little bit darker, so it kind of makes a really nice mix. And I'm going to be blending it out with my e.l.f. Camel sponge. This sponge retails for $5 and it's amazing. It blends your concealer like a dream. And I'm just going to basically just work it into the under eye and the T-zone to kind of brighten up my skin. And then to contour, I'm taking the Wet n Wild contour stick, and I am practicing, so hopefully it doesn't look that bad, but I'm blending it out with a Morphe, I think it's like the Bullet kind of brush, and I'm going to just work it into the hollows of the cheeks and try my best to blend it out. To blend out my nose contour, I'm going to be using a Morphe 461. It's a tiny dual fiber brush. I'm going to be setting my skin with the HD powder from NYX. This is in the shade Banana, and I'm going to set it with a small Real Techniques brush. I'm going to take my Tarte Smooth Operator in the shade Medium and set my skin with a multitasking brush from Real Techniques. I'm going to take my bronzer from MAC. This is in the shade Give Me Sun, and I'm going to use a highlighting brush from e.l.f. and I'm just going to make sure that I blend that contour, that bronzer on the hollows of the cheek, making sure that I blend it out as much as I can. I'm also going to be taking a little bit of that bronzer on the sides of my nose. Then I'm going to take my Banana HD powder, and with a really small blending brush, I'm going to put it on the bridge of my nose. Then I'm also going to take my Smooth Operator from Tarte and put it on the sides of my nose to just make sure that I contour the nose a little bit more. Hopefully it looks good. I'm still practicing. Then I'm taking my Glowing in Grease BH Cosmetics blush and highlight palette, and I'm taking the blush Mykonos and the blush Santorini, and I'm going to mix them together with a Luxie brush, and the colors are so beautiful. If you don't have this palette, definitely recommend it. I'm taking my Mist from Morphe, and I'm going to lather my skin with it, and I'm going to make sure that I blend it in with my sponge. Then I'm going to go back with the same palette and the highlights, and I'm taking the color Athens and Olympia, and I'm wetting my brush and putting it on the skin, making sure that I blend it as much as I can. If you wet your brush, the highlights are not going to be as powdery, so they're going to look a little bit more glossy and wet on the skin. So it looks really pretty. I'm going to set the skin for the second time with the same Morphe setting spray and make sure I blend it out into the skin. Then I'm going to be taking my Benefit 24-hour brow setter, and I'm going to be trying something new. So before I put any product on the brows, I'm going to take the brow gel and brush it through the brows and lightly press the brows to the skin to kind of make them a little bit more fluffy and feathery. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my ABH Brow Wiz in the color dark brown, and I'm going to work that color into my brows. You want to start off with flicking motions on the brows, and you want to make sure that you only fill in the areas that you needed, because we did add the brow gel before. You kind of can see where you're missing hair. For me, usually it's going to be towards the tail of my brows, so I'm just going to make sure that I flick and make it a little bit more feathery and fluffy. And I just want to make sure that I also just make it a little bit more sharp as well towards the front of the brow. Alrighty guys, this part is totally optional, but I do love to clean my brows out. I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and my JCat Concealer, and I'm going to take a small little angled brush, and I'm just going to make sure that I clean up my brows just to make up a little bit more sharp. It does kind of make them look not as natural, but I cannot not do this part. It's my favorite thing. And I am going to be blending it out with a It Cosmetics fluffy brush. Any fluffy brush will do. I'm going to be taking one of my favorite matte palettes. This is the Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette, and I'm taking the colors Zaz and Yodit. And those are the two colors that we're going to be working with. And I'm just going to basically set the lid with the color Zaz. And I'm going to be working it in with a tiny little setting brush from Real Techniques. Then I'm going to take my MAC 224 and just make sure I blend it up towards the brow bone. And basically this look takes a lot of blending, and it's only us working in one color, which is the color Yodit. I'm taking it with the Morphe 535, and I'm just concentrating that color on the crease. Once we are done packing in that Yodit color with the Morphe 535, we're going to go in with a smaller brush. This is the Morphe 456, and we're basically going to concentrate that Yodit color closest to the inner corner. So we just want to make sure that we use that color and we blend it in towards the outer and inner corner of our crease. And we're just going to make sure that we just blend, my friends, using both brushes back and forth. Sometimes I would dip into the color a little bit more just to intensify it. And then I'm taking my MAC 224 with the color Zaz and just basically blending out the edges and making it a little bit more bright. Then I'm taking the Morphe 152 with the color Zaz, and we're concentrating that color on the lid. I have a really small lid, so if you have a bigger lid, you're a lucky person. But yeah, we're just gonna make sure that we concentrate that Zaz color and open up the inner corners. And we're going to be taking again our Morphe 456 and making sure we intensify the color and blend it into the crease all the way to the inner and outer crease. Then we're taking our MAC 224 and our 535 from Morphe and just making sure we blend. Now we're going to take the colors Daura, Yodit, and Yamata, and we're going to use a little tiny Morphe 506 and we're going to blend it into the lower lash line. And you want to make sure you build in those colors as much as you can. We're taking our Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara and we're going to just curl our lashes with the Tarte Lash Curler. And we're just going to make sure we do a thin coat of that mascara. Alrighty guys, now we're into the best part, individual lashes, and I'm using the brand Creme and Ardell. Then I'm taking my lip colors. I'm taking the Ulta Beauty Matte Lip Crayon in the color Sunstone, and I'm going to just put this beautiful color all over my lips. If you guys have not noticed, this is my favorite nude lip color. It is amazing. And then I'm going to take the ColourPop in collaboration with Kathleen Lights. This is the lip gloss, ultra lip gloss in the color Moonchild. Then for the third time, guys, we're going to set our face with the Morphe spray, and we're going to make sure we fan it out and blend it out into our skin very lightly. Then for the inner corner, we're going to take our BH Cosmetics palette and we're going to use the color Olympia with a Morphe 506, and we're just going to lightly blend in that color to our inner corner to kind of brighten up the area. Alrighty guys, this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. This is my easy glam look, and don't forget to spread peace and love. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye guys.